Listen, I come from a small town, Arlington, way back in Texas. Didn't expect to be out here in LA. I had to lie to my parents and say I was doing online school at UCLA to come out here for a month. And then I came back, bought them 3 cars, and then I told them the truth. That's the best flex.
Yeah, I think that is incredible. So when you think about, just before we get too deep in this, what does health look like? And, so you talking to your audience?
I used to be a fat fuck. Not like actually fat, but like visibly like eating unhealthy and like chubby in the face and just a blob. But then I see my chat calling me fat every fucking day. And I got annoyed, and then I started going to the gym. Stairmaster helped me. And yeah, I go mostly every day now. Try to, at least.
What do you think the biggest misconception of streamers are today?
What do you mean by that? Like,
people think that takes a lot of hours and time and dedication and creativity. I see that, but what do people not understand about your process that is beyond you just sitting in front of a camera?
Yeah, streaming nowadays has changed a lot. You can't just go on stream and just boot up. I mean, you can, but if you want to be bigger than streaming itself, it's what you do off camera.
Got it.
And I mean, just planning with the team, being on calls, 3-hour, 4-hour calls, just planning the future. Think of the next big thing.
Yeah.
It's a constant, like, go, go, go.
Yeah.
And streaming itself, shout out to T-Banks, he said this perfectly. I'm gonna steal this quote from him. Streaming is like constantly, like having your head above the waters. It's a game of getting clipped, posting content outside of streaming, and just keep being seen on everybody's For You page.
I see streaming as such a mental toll on your, you got a lot of criticism coming in.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people saying different things, and you got to have a strong skin. Like I told you, all bets are on with me. You came in, you're like, oh shit, what happened? My
Honestly, when I first saw you,
yeah,
I was like, what the fuck happened to your face?
Yeah, birthmark. I embrace it, you know what I mean? But as a streamer, how does that, when people get to come at you through all the things that you're putting out there, how do you adjust? Like, how do you look at those comments and chat and adjust when people are saying things that really don't align with who you are?
Streaming itself, for a human, is not normal. You have to be judged by thousands and thousands of people every single day. People's opinions like, oh, why is your hair like this? Oh, why are you wearing these type of clothes? Why do you do this? And why do you laugh like that? It's not normal for a human brain.
Yeah.
And honestly, I might need therapy. But the way I handle it is just, for me, and this is a good and a bad thing, I have short-term memory. Like if I stream one day, it's like, oh, I hate this stream. I didn't like this stream. The chat saying that. I wake up the next day, I'm fine. I don't know why my brain's wired.
Yeah, you can't worry about your last shot you just took. You got to focus on the next one. When you got into this, if someone that's aspiring to be a streamer, what do you need to start with? Like, what's the prerequisites to be a streamer?
Not being serious all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, they play a persona of like, oh, I gotta be this nonchalant, cool guy on the internet for people to like me. Nah. I think streamers especially, you gotta know how to like joke and not be serious all the time and understand when to act out and when not to.
What does a setup look like?
When I first started off, all I had was a PC that my parents gave me. It was shitty. It could barely run games, like, and a webcam and a mouse and keyboard. You just talk. You clip yourself. Like I would edit my own videos, post it on TikTok, YouTube, whatever, and then build your fan base. Over time, you keep going. As cliche as it sounds, consistency is key. You could do it. Anyone could do it.
As far as TikTok, I saw there were some moments where your TikTok got banned, you were growing. How did that impact your mindset, right, to continue to make the, again, boss move to continue on, even though, because that can be crippling, right? Somebody take you grow these following, and then they take it.
So I started off on TikTok, made one account, got banned on that one. Appealed, denied, made another one, blew up on that account, got banned, made a new one, then the other one ended up getting unbanned, and I just kept going because I don't know, I just wanted it. I couldn't see myself going to school and working a regular job. Respect to everybody that does that, but I feel like I just would not enjoy life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you said this, and you said working a regular job. I think your work hours are a lot more.
Yeah.
Would you say?
It's day and night.
Yeah, not to discourage, but to kind of say, can you do both at the same time if someone's trying to stream and also got to pay their bills. Like that has to be like,
Yeah.
like think about the younger guys and the younger girls that are listening to you that are aspiring to get in this world. Man, can you do both as you're on your way up? I know that's not what you chose to do, but
No, I actually went to school. I had a girlfriend at the time, and I was streaming, and it was horrible. I got like no sleep, but it was something I wanted so bad. I was obsessed with it. So I think if you're obsessed with whatever you want to achieve in life, you can do it. As long as you put in the time, the effort, the work, you can do whatever you want. I was studying. Well, actually, I was cheating a lot in school, but I was still studying a little bit.
yeah.
Managing a relationship, making sure my parents were happy. They would be screaming at me because I would stay up like past 2 a.m. streaming.
Yeah. So your parents, we talked about it earlier, saw you retired your parents. What did that feel like?
I went to school, but then I dropped out, but I didn't tell my parents because they would have killed me. They're immigrant parents, you know, immigrant parents are very like school focused. I went to LA for the first subathon, the first phase subathon, and I streamed for 30 days straight, and I told them I was doing online school at UCLA. They had a special program for streamers. I was lying out my ass, and they believed me. And then I streamed 30 days, told them I was doing online homework, and they would be calling me, checking up on me. I'd be like, yo, I'm live right now, but I already finished my homework. Hang up. And then I went back home after a month. It was a successful month. That was the first time I hit 100K subs. Bought my mom, my dad, and my aunt cars. And then I broke the news that I dropped out of school. And they couldn't really get mad at me, you know?
Yeah, at that moment, yeah.
Yeah.